Hi everyone, thanks once again for joining us on my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Samaganda Joseph of Big Game and More Breeding Farm. Dear fellow farmers, today I want to talk about a very important principle in life. That's the principle of consistency. Because in life, many people can start. They are professional starters, but very poor finishers. So, with passion and motivation, you can start. But without consistency, you never succeed in whatever project you are doing. Let it be in your marriage, your friendship, whatever case it is, whatever you are doing. You can start, but if you want to succeed, there must be consistency. Because along the way, the going must become tough. So, before I show you how far our animals have improved, where I'm standing right now, this is our first stand, which I showed in a previous video when we had lost almost each and every seed. But we never gave up. As I told you, we are not ready. I don't have an option of giving up in my life. So whatever you're seeing here or over here, this is the new garden. So you have planted it. Now you can see what we have. We're just waiting for the rains to come and we do more fertilization. We can have what we want. So this is our alfalfa garden. We had lost it, but we never gave up because of persistence. Here we have started seeing the results. This is not the actual results that we want to see, but at least we are so happy that the stand is standing here where they have it into existence, so it'll be so easy for us to manage it. So dear fellow farmers, with motivation you can start, but without consistency you never finish. So dear fellow farmers, it's so easy to appreciate me, but this is the guy behind the success of this alfalfa stand you see. So it's called Mr. Wycliffe. He's the one handling this garden alone. Only one person handling this. So we helped him doing the hips, maybe making the lines, but this is the one behind this. So I've decided to show him to you so that you can know these are the young guys, the youth that I work with, who want to succeed, that they are working day and night to make sure that we do have the best of alfalfa. They are fellow farmers, as you can see. Those who visited me sometime were doing some irrigation. Yet other places in our country are receiving the rains. But that's not enough. You don't want to excuse yourselves to become failures. We know how hard it is, how costly it is to buy fuel. But what are we supposed to do? That's what we are supposed to do, otherwise we shall lose our stand. Yet we have worked so hard so that it can grow back, as I showed you previously. So dear fellow farmers, you can see what happens next after doing some irrigation. But just because we don't give up, for me giving up isn't an option in my life, and I'll never give up upon this very beautiful dream of ours. I know fellow farmers outside there, I know have faced challenges. They will have faced challenges. The only difference is, for me, I come out and I show you. Maybe you have problems with alfalfa, you have the problem with the animals, you have the problem with the kids. Because at times people feel as if they're not doing what's right and they even give up, yet you are not the only person going through whatever you're going through. And dear fellow farmers, always remember, each and every person has his own time of succeeding. So you shouldn't give up because you have seen the other person that are producing 100 kids, 200 kids, 50 kids, 20 kids, and yours have died. You have produced one, you have produced two. No, it's time for everything under the sky. You should be aware of that. Your time is coming, even if you remain consistent. Your time is going to come whereby your farm will stabilize. You'll be able to produce good kids. Everything will happen. But along the way, we have to, at times we fail, we do mistakes, but we get up and then stand up again and we learn from the past. It's all about learning from your mistakes, learning from the experts, even learning for those who have failed. Because if you learn from someone who has failed, you get to know how did it come to happen. And you don't have to learn from only those who have failed. No, again, you have to learn from those who succeeded, and you get to know what did they do different, so that you can also do the same and you can also succeed. When you take a closer look at our animals and look at the previous videos which I showed you during the time when I wasn't making the videos, take a closer look, you'll see that our animals have greatly improved. We are not yet where we want to be, but in life, if you don't learn to appreciate the little or the little change you have achieved, you may only focus on the goal, but at times you have to enjoy even the process. Because before achieving your goals, there must be a process that you should go through, then you later on will achieve. So don't miss the process because you're so much focused on the final product or your goal. So, and again, along the way, you must learn how to be happy with the small steps or the small successes you have achieved. Because for me, when I look at the kind of animals I have at the farm, they are not at the real size I want them to be. It's not the correct genetics I want to be. But I know there's someone outside there who admires what BGM has. Yes, this is not my dream, but this is the process I have to go through. Then, in order for me to achieve the dream of having only pure animals at the farm. So, as of now, I'm enjoying what I have, and I do appreciate it, and I thank God for whatever I have. So, fellow farmers, learn to appreciate. If you have 10 goats, but have been able to produce 3 kids, that's what you have been able to produce. But don't be satisfied with that, but at least appreciate it. That will act as the fuel so that we can push on and go even for bigger goals. Because I told you earlier, never ever underestimate the powers of starting. You can see, I have a dream of making animal feeds. That's why I keep on traveling to South Africa to learn more about nutrition. So that if I learn more about nutrition, I'll be able to produce the best using our locally available material, because we can't be importing always, no. But see what we can produce. This is the rate we can produce. But I'm happy because in the beginning, or 2 years, or last year, it wasn't here. So now if I look at this and I'm producing a few pellets for my animals, then it makes me happy. It gives me more energy to push on even for the bigger dreams. So learn to celebrate the small victories you have at your farm. If you have been able to buy 2 or 1 more goat, you have added on, or you have got a few kids, use that. Don't look at those ones who have 1,000, because they also have their own stories. They know what they went through before achieving that. It took them some good time to have good genetics. And even buying those expensive animals is not so easy. They have worked day and night. So don't feel small. Just appreciate what you have. But you have to be consistent. If you want like 100 goats and that's your target, if you can manage to buy 1, you are good to go. Let me tell you this. For me, I have a dream of having carbohydrates, like 500 carbohydrates. But I started with 2 females and 1 male. That's what I could afford. As I'm recording this video, because I'm putting audio in this video, I'm in a hotel room in South Africa. I'm back. I want to buy more 3. After 6 months, I've been able to gather some little money. Now I'm back. I'm going to buy and then add on from 2 to 5. And lucky enough, even the other one which I bought first, God blessed us. They produced 4 kids, though we lost 1. But again, we have those ones. I'm happy with those ones which we are able to produce. Even if I had lost them all, I can't give up on my dreams, because that's cool. That's what I have to go through. Anyway, dear fellow farmers, why I request you to be persistent and consistent in whatever you are doing, in whatever project you are doing. It's this. When God created us, He showed us the end point. That's your vision that you have. I can keep animals, I can be selling these animals. He showed you where you are going, the end point, but He never showed you what will happen along the way. Because if God shows you that you lose some of the kids, you lose some of the females, you lose your good back, you lose your males, you've suffered this, the workers will disturb you, you won't start. You even give up. So that's why God shows us the beginning and the end. It doesn't show us what will happen in the middle of our journey. Because in actual sense, if He does show us that, many of us, we shall never do whatever we have done. Because I have lost animals, I have lost kids, we have got miscarriages, but I'm still consistent. The only way to succeed is never giving up. Because once you give up, therefore farmers, you will never win. So quitters never win. That's what they tell us. So, dear fellow farmers, I'm encouraging you, dear fellow farmers. Fellow farmers like me, I know the kind of pain you are going through, but you are not alone. You have gone through it, and we are still pushing on. We shall overcome, and we shall win. Our time is coming if we don't give up. But if we give up, we shall fail. And again, to succeed is not about taking very big steps or doing a lot of radical changes, but the small steps taken each and every day, slowly but slowly, will give us the final results that we want. So let us use our small victories act as fuel so that we can push on. When the obstacles seem insurmountable, we shouldn't give up, dear fellow farmers, because they must come even if you want and even if you don't want. So it's just a temptation Temptations will come and you feel like quitting. Temptation will come and you'll be well overwhelmed. But never ever give up. Just stay consistent. Remember why you started. Remember the dream that set your soul on fire and the vision that inspired you to embark on the first journey in the first place. Let that passion, that purpose of guiding light in you, propelling you forward at a time. Don't give up, dear fellow farmers. Always stay consistent. Consistency is not just a habit, it's a mindset, a way of life. It's the greatest ingredient that we need in order to achieve greatness. So at times we have just to force ourselves to be consistent because things will become hard along the way. So if we can harness the power of consistency, we can achieve each and every dream we have. Dear fellow farmers, I'm crying out loud. Let us don't give up, but let us be consistent each and every passing day, because we have to succeed, but we can't succeed without consistency. At times you lose the animals, you have a target number of animals you want, by the time you fail, you want 10, you have bought 3, by the time you get another man to buy another one goat, another one has died. You will ask yourself, why am I putting my money in such? But just remember, dear fellow farmers, it doesn't matter how hard it will be. It doesn't matter to someone who will succeed how hard it will be, how long it will take, as long as you'll be there. So let me take an example of those athletes, the Usain Bolts, the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Messis, those players, because I know many of you watch football. Those great people. We saw Usain Bolt, who won the gold medal 8 times. But if you can go back on your screen, the 8 times champion, you have never watched him more than 10 minutes on your screen. Get me well. He has won 8 times, but the seconds he uses, not even minutes, is even less than 10 minutes when you are seated watching a champion. You know what? Today, Usain Bolt has won. But that years has spent working for those 8 minutes or 10 minutes or 6 minutes so that he can be called as a champion. People look at that small part where he has learned when everybody is watching. But remember, there's a lot of time those people spend when you are not watching them. They are working day and night, fighting so hard so that they can succeed. So, dear fellow farmers, we are in a generation where people think that for Messi or Ronaldo or a rich person or Elon Musk, those rich people, the wine buffet, all those people, that whatever they are seeing just happened within a blink of an eye. We're in a generation where someone wants to work for 10 minutes and be rich for 10 years. Yet in order for you have to work so hard for 10 years in order to live a better life for 1 year. So let us don't take life to be so easy. And life is only for serious people. In order for you to be able to pay school fees in a 1 day, you have to work maybe for a full month or 2 to 3 months in order to pay school fees for your children. So we are in a generation where people want to see seeing Usain Bolt winning within maybe 30 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds, and they say the guy can run so fast. But he has been doing that, training consistently day and night. Because success, if you want to develop a successful mind, you have to train your mind. It's like a muscle. The more you start working it pains, but along the way, it gets used and it even enjoys the process. So, dear fellow farmers, let us work hard. At times, you do it all and you fail. It doesn't mean if you have got miscarriages, it doesn't mean always it's because maybe it was sick, it wasn't catered for. At times, they even fight. You find one comes and it hits the other, and it must miscarry. If it miscarries, that's not your problem. It's not your brain. It's not you to blame. At times you manage the kids, but life, anything which has a life, can pass away. But again, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't put proper management in place, good nutrition. You need adequate knowledge. You have to keep on learning new ideas, new ideas. So, my fellow farmers, the most important principle in life to succeed is consistency.
Because in whatever thing, anything you ever do, any project you ever do, you must face challenges. If you are someone who easily gives up, you never win. If you are someone who is ready to take small changes each and every passing day, every day, over a good period of time or a long period of time, just know you will succeed. One day you will be there. You have looked at the animals, they have changed. A lot has changed at the farm, but it's not because I'm making a lot of profits or a lot of money, no. Because I have a dream. I have a dream to achieve, and one day I know I'll be there. It hasn't been easy for me, but as I told you earlier, success is not in achieving. Success is in becoming. So someone may say, no, BGM hasn't produced 100 kids like so and so. It's okay. I'm not him. I'm not in a competition with any farmer. My time will come. And if I have failed now, I have learned a lot. And this is not my time. I know that my time will do what will come. I'm not alone, dear fellow farmers who's listening to me, who's watching my videos and who's following my videos. Know that in whatever problem you're going through, just remain consistent. Don't give up, but learn from the mistakes. Learn from the challenges to become a better version of you. Finally, be where you want to be. That's why for me, I've been able to show you my journey along the way, how I'm moving on. The challenges I meet, I come out, I tell you I've faced this and this and challenge. When you look at the kids, the winners, as you can look in the video, we work day and night. We are on the lights working, mixing those ingredients, trying to find the formulas which work properly, which are economically fit for us, which can help even fellow farmers and others. That's why we come out and we share ideas. We can see how we work. We're off-roading, that means brand, they're broken at night. We are mixing, then you have to run and then go back and work. Then you invest that little money. Then you come back when the animals have died. Maybe the kids have died. Miscarriages, kids, what. Sometimes you come back, a few workers have gone. You are maintaining the gardens. You know, maintaining workers is also so hard. All those challenges must come. But still, we can't give up because the worker has left, the manager has left, because he doesn't know your dream. Never let anyone kill your dream. Who never helped you, who never told you to start. You had a reason to start. Whenever you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Don't quit. Don't leave this wonderful project. It's a good project worth investing in. Try to find the best breed which work for you. If it's a Savannah, if it's the Boas, if it's the Radicali. Along the way, you find the best chance to take. So, dear fellow farmers, success is not in achieving, success is in becoming. I have become a better version of me. I don't have 1,000 ghosts, but I have become the best version of me. And I'm still learning each and every passing day, because I have learned even to make post-mortem. I've learned a lot. I'm like a vet. I have learned a lot. That's what I can tell you. I'm even becoming a nutritionist. So this will benefit our children, our brothers and sisters. We shall have a lot to teach them. And I know, as you can see the animals, how they look like. We have been consistent to reach this stage. We are not yet where we want to be, but learn to appreciate and to enjoy the few victories you get at the farm. The simple step or the few wins you get will bring a lot of consistency. It will give you more energy to follow your journey. Then you'll be happy. So that's that, dear fellow farmers. I'm so excited and so happy to have shared this video with you. As I promised you, I'm going to be uploading more and more and more videos. How our farm is, what we are doing, and how far we have reached. So as you can see, I'm so happy with the project, how we moved from free range now to zero grazing. We saw the challenges of free range, then we moved to zero grazing, and again I'm mastering the challenges of zero grazing. And you can see we feed animal more, because that's the morning time. It's around 10 in the morning, but we have seen even the goats how they look like. They have greatly improved. We have been consistent. We are never giving up. It is satisfied and resting. You may think even it has died. You see, when you feed them, they eat and they are so happy. So, dear fellow farmers, thanks so much for following me and for watching me. All those who have subscribed, thanks so much. Pick a leaf from this video. May God bless you all for God and my country.